Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get this to about the 38.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
What's up, Darren?
As he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's a really nice job.
Just started.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
You're friends with him, Darren. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Cooper. He's not going to get
Then why is he on your friends list if you don't know him?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up
Yes, J-Rock.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
That's what I told him. We're mutual friends. You're mutual friends with him, and BX and Reckless is.
At the 25-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Son of a bitch, man.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards. 6-yard line.
No, nothing. No, he was in the party earlier playing rec with them.
Inside Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
Oh, come on.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I really thought you had a chance in that game, Darren, until you started throwing interceptions.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
Yeah.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
Huh?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive.
I mean, you just threw a couple of bad passes, but you were still in the game.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
Gets him in stride. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about
you
what
trying
we
to
just
Trey?
saw there? The rush got home on third down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it.
Yeah, I'm playing them
Throws
now,
on
yeah.
target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the
Early
most
Trey.
with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Shaw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now the ball comes loose.
Dang.
And it looks like, yes, the Commanders have it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
They run again with Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
You said Records got a separate account.
Defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to be settled down around the 15-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Walker, 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll drop the throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Makes it third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 vices.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And this one is right through. So another scoring drive here, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Cooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
You in the wreck?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the former Hurricane, David Martinez. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the Commanders' 35-yard line.
Nah. No, I ain't scared. But I'm keeping my wins. I'll see you in the playoffs.
Operating from the gun, Shaw.
No. Ferris him win. What the hell?
That one, a 1st down.
No. It don't work that way.
When they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
No, I gentleman swept you, so I'm cool with that.
And this one goes
yeah, I beat you 3-1.
Back at the 22.
Yeah.
That really sets them back. A loss of
You can go look at it and see.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk to GMs who are putting together a team,
we'll see.
A lot of them say we're going to build from the
we'll
inside
see.
out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest
we
of the
went
ball
seven.
game.
We
That's
went
what we're
7.
seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
We win a whole 7 games, sir.
2nd and long. And that falls to the ground.
Damn it, man. I need to focus.
Defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Shit.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what
Right, everybody grading out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 50-yard line.
Back to Walker on first down.
Damn, Kenneth Walker.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive rating on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 72
And Walker once more. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
What you thinking about, Trey? You got to punt the ball.
Door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue.
Ain't no thinking about it. Just
it
punt.
didn't exist.
Washington going to send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
I'm up here trying to call fair because they want to do
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Shaw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
50-yard line.
Yikes.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I hate you, Trey.
Pressure comes and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there.
Well, I still got to get to the NFC Championship game. What are you talking about?
Backing up and backing up and backing up, eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun, Shaw.
Oh, come on. What's the call?
The other side of midfield across the 45.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, so
Cheating ass
personal
Trey.
foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
19 Tigers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Up the middle they go.
Okay, that was
It's
a mistake.
Cooper. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped them down the line of scrimmage.
Shit.
He had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Shit.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. That ran out his best. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
How the hell get open in the middle of the field like,
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders would extend their lead here just before halftime.
extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 17-3.
Commanders 17. 49ers 3.
Call the timeout.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Throwing to start the drive. Shaw.
He dropped the ball.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 hot. 70. Hot. 70. 79 Broncos.
A final shot before break. Shaw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 65-yard attempt.
I filled the meter up all the way to the fucking top.
Well struck, but it's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Lions.
Walker now on first and 10. He's got it to the 43 here.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Walker with another carry.
Shit.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Ken Walker, 43 yards. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
24. 49ers 3.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Ready? Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Pitts again. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here's second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Pitts, 35 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
49ers 10. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown.
How can there not be a man over there not called man-to-man?
That they've earned throughout the year, looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. Shaw. Short throw caught by Pitts. That'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Lions. 18, 5 here. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Shaw. And with double underneath to his running back, complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there in CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And going right back to Walker. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 138 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Street.
Up the middle, is Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Walker.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The 40-yard offense set to get this drive underway.
Thanks.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 23 yards on the play.
And the 49er first down.
19
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Unlock line. Ready?
They'll try the left side. It's Cooper. And he spins through. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the 49er First down. It's a gain of 6. And the 49ers.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Shaw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Still got it all.
Here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
At the 60, at the 60, 72. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one's high, but not very far. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Murray. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Shaw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49ers 20. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Oh, my God.
Now he's free at the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead.
His kick is
Point after,
good.
right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 20.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Shaw. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Shaw.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
How the fuck's my whole line collapsed?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
What?
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Ready, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Shaw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going in. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
Hawk 70. Go.
Operating from the gun. Shaw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football.
I told your ass to
so
block
this will
him
go back
and
to
you
the
pick
spot of
up
the
shit.
fumble itself.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun. Shaw. Over the middle, complete. It's Martinez. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody.